is working, so we'll go with that. We've got a couple different things going on here. A few storms along the I-40 corridor. We're pushing out some gusts, firing some new storms now just south of Grady. So if you're in the Clovis and Fort Sumner areas, you're likely to see your winds crank up here within the next 15 minutes or so, and some storms work their way through. Now, these have more wind with them than they do rain or even some small hail, but still.
Hey guys, this is H-Town Kick 713 coming with a review of a new pickup. This is the second release of the KD7 35,000 degree model from Kevin Durant and designer Chang. The shoe colorway is a bright mango, which is actually has about kind of two different tones of the bright mango on the upper back side of the shoe and the forefront part of the shoe. We're also going with two tones of a light gray and a little darker gray, and the Volt colorway on the bottom sole. Now the KD7, this is 35,000 degree model, is the second release of the KD7 following the USA model. And for this model, the designer Chang was going for a hybrid design. As we see on the front portion of the shoe, it is a mesh material for breathability and flexibility. And in the back, he's going with something new here, the Hyperposit, which was seen also on the Braun 11. The Hyperposit, for some of you don't know, is a combination of the Hyperfuse and Foamposite put together to create this durable and stable back end part of the shoe. So the shoe, that's kind of its main design, is the forefront part of the shoe is what they wanted to do, was give Kevin Durant flexibility and breathability here on the forefront part of the shoe, and on the back they wanted to give him definitely a stable and durability here in the back. So the highlights of the shoe, if we take a look at the designs, there's the Nike swoosh, which is design is more of like a stratospheric designs, kind of based off of weather, and that's where this theme of this shoe comes from. The 35,000 degrees is based off the temperature of lightning, and they're basing off of Kevin Durant. In terms of the shoe, Chang wanted to give Kevin Durant lightning quick speed, so that's where that kind of theme all kind of plays into it. Also, they are going with the Zoom, Nike Zoom in the back portion, and the visible air zoom unit in the rear. In the forefront part of the shoe, they have the Zoom Comfort. Also, if we look at the bottom sole of the shoe, we do have a major departure from the KD5, KD6 designs of the sole. This is apparently based off a pressure map of Kevin Durant's foot. So that's where this design comes from. Also in the middle, the kind of the shank plate for support. These kind of supposed to mimic the bones of the foot, the metatarsal bones of the foot. So that's where the design comes from as well. Also some details, what Kevin Durant always seems to do on his shoes is on the back. If you take a look there, he has here Big Chucky, which is his AAU coach he pays homage to. Also, Kevin Durant always pays respects to his hometown. This is the state of Maryland in there. You can see it there. Also, he brings back the KD logo, which was prominent on the KD6 model as well. Also in the shoe, very good traction. It's not similar to the Kobe 9 a little different patterns, but he has some flex kind of grooves in here in terms of in between the patterns and the sole. One prominent feature brought back in the KD7 line is the strap, which some of you know came from the KD4 originally. So he brings that back for additional support and lockdown on the shoe. And on the strap, they have the 35 number, which I did a video on this. This is made up of the number 7s throughout. We see it here in the middle. Also, there's different 7s throughout the number 35 that make that up. Given this is the 7th edition of the shoe, like I said, there's a video I made on that if you want to see that in a little more in detail. Also, they put 7 kind of circular indicators here for the 7th shoe of the Kevin Durant. And up at the top, they have the KD logo. One thing about the shoelaces on this one, they are the thin, kind of horizontal type of shoe lace. and he is using the flower wire, but only on the front portion of the shoe for the flower for lockdown. It doesn't occur on the back portion. Now, in terms of shoelaces, if you actually want to do a lace swap, you may actually have issues. If you take a close look, the holes here, they're more of a rectangle, so you may have some hard times fitting shoelaces if you decide to do a lace swap on that. In terms of the inner, he has the Kevin Durant with this kind of if you can see it there, his autograph. And look at from the rear view, you have the visible zoom, air unit there, going with the Nike swoosh with the stratospheric design as here in the back as well. And there's the strap. Also, if we take a look at the inside of the strap, that's how much Velcro you get for support and lockdown. Also in the strap, he continues with the design of the stratospheric design there on the inside of the strap. Also, like he normally does, Kevin Durant, he puts the names of people throughout his life that are important to him. If you can see it there, the first one there is Wanda, his mother, Barbara, his grandmother, Wayne, his father, and Tony, his brother. So he keeps that in line there with their strap at the top. If we look at the very front portion of the shoe, you see that kind of fused mesh here to give it stability on the front portion of the shoe. Very similar to the KD6 Elite series here. If we take a look at that, same concept they were used in there. Also here you see also they used the similar bright mango color on the KD6 Gold Series 1, which they used on the KD7 model here as well. Some overall thoughts of the shoe. I think it's going to do very well this year. There's definitely a lot of possibilities and flexibilities in the design, which Kevin Durant can do. So I'm excited to see what the upcoming year is. Actually, it is a very comfortable shoe. Maybe take some time to break it in. It is also a stiff shoe in one sense that, you're not going to get much bend. There's not much, trying to bend it here, there's not much bend in this shoe in terms of comfort. So that's one thing to keep in mind when first wearing this. But I actually do feel the zoom unit in the front portion predominantly, so that's good to know. Only issue I had was in terms of quality, in terms of manufacturing quality. On my right shoe here, there was a kind of if you can see here, kind of a bump, and so it didn't fuse right on the bottom. And it actually, I can feel on my toe ridges hitting my toe on this front portion of my shoe. So I got to decide there if I can push that out, if at all possible, or this may have to return this and exchange this for a better one. Other than that, I also got the matching socks, the bright mango socks to go with it, the Elite socks here, if you guys want to match that up. Take a look at there. A lightning bolt on this side, on the inside, KD logo there. If you kind of look at the colors, that's pretty dead on in terms of matching. So let me know what you guys think. I'll do it on feet here with the socks. What you guys think of this model? Did you guys pick it up, cop it? So appreciate your time today, you guys. Subscribe, like. You guys have a great day. Thank you.